Meal times can be very special, and to incorporate it into a childcare center, very educational, if you want to view it that way, as far as the social emotional aspects of eating together and sharing. So that, to me, it just makes me happy when I walk in and out of rooms and see this amazing event occurring every day, 2 to 3 times a day. It's really fun.
Feeding children is one of the critical responsibilities that childcare centers have every day. Unfortunately, many centers lack the kitchen space, equipment, and trained staffing to provide healthy scratch-cooked meals. Essential Kitchen prepares and delivers healthy and nutritious meals made with local food to childcare centers. They can help centers streamline meal preparation and provide quality food to children without the stress of on-site meal prep. Central Community Kitchens benefit childcare centers by eliminating the need for menu planning, shopping, and cooking. The administrative burden associated with the Child and Adult Care Food Program is also significantly reduced, as much of the planning and record keeping resides with the Central Kitchen. A child care center simply needs to provide the daily head count to the Central Kitchen and note any dietary restrictions, and nutritious meals will be delivered to the center to feed their children.
The meal service program that we started over 2 decades ago envisions a really new way to bring healthy food to child care programs and to young children. We do that in Durham, Orange, and Wake counties, and we prepare meals in our central kitchens that are healthy, CACFP compliant, and we use as much local food as we possibly can.
I think it's just a more professional kind of atmosphere in the kitchen, that this is not somebody who came here to just throw a tray of chicken nuggets in the oven and pass it out to kids. They really are intentional and professional about what they're serving, how they're serving it. There's much more pride in the work, so that has made it so much nicer on the receiving end.
It started out as a group of child care directors came to the agency and said they were having problems, with meal service or with parents bringing food, and they wanted to know if the agency could recommend an alternative. And Sue Russell, who was the president at that time, said, well, maybe we can do it. And they found a church kitchen, and they hired a cook, and they started serving, a few centers out of a church kitchen, and it's been going ever since.
The atmosphere that we work in now, where we feed young children and not only help them, but their teachers, and hopefully something that's going home to their families as well. I feel like we've always accomplished something at the end of the day.
There's just a lot more around food and nutrition that is happening than we ever did when we were just kind of throwing in the frozen waffles.
And also, being a Head Start, early Head Start program, parents are not supposed to bring in any food, so it's our job to figure out how to feed that child in the way they need to be fed. And CCSA really helps with that.
The menus are done monthly, and we try to pay a lot of attention to seasonality, in particular in North Carolina.
Our benefit is that we get a diverse menu, we get diverse foods. It's healthy. We also participate in CACFP, and so those guidelines we know are going to be met. So we're not, worried now, whereas before, we're having to make sure, we got to make sure all the detail, but they take that piece out for us. And so it's awesome now on this end to know that we're in compliance with where we need to be, and it's good. Actually, it's great. We like the food. Our kids like the food. It's great.
One of the huge benefits is that we don't have to order the food. We don't have to make sure it's meeting the needs of the CACFP program, and those are really big benefits.
So overall, we tend to take away from them a lot of the burden of serving meals every day. They know they're going to show up. They know it's going to be ready to serve. They're going to have any kind of special needs attended to, and they can focus on their children.
I think that another center should really try to, especially if you're having a hard time, menu planning, making sure that it's diverse, getting out parent information. They take over that. It takes over that piece. I say try it. I don't think you would be disappointed as a site to try them.
I think this model definitely could work just about anywhere if you've got enough interest from centers in an area for quality food brought to their door. Plus you have some place to send it out from. So yeah, I think it would be great to see this happening more places across the state.